You're in the hot seat now for some real serious offences.
Not interested in it.
You're being accused of an armed robbery.
When a criminal strikes,
Money now. Don't put me till now.
Listen to me. Do anything absolute to be a threat to life to be shot, do you understand?
terrified victims deserve justice.
To have something like this held to your throat, absolutely petrifying.
It's innocent people going about their day-to-day lives. They didn't deserve this in the slightest.
First, detectives must identify a suspect.
This lad, it's him.
Suspect's quite prolific. We really need to get this guy in custody.
Police! Drop to your knees! Do not move! Right, you're arrest.
Game over for me now, isn't it?
Next,
Police!
they must hunt for concrete evidence.
Ooh, looks like George in the jungle in here.
That's him, innit?
Ah, perfect.
Then question the suspect face to face.
This is your opportunity. If you're going to tell us something, you tell us it now.
Did you put the knife to his throat?
Absolutely not.
What are we doing?
Phone out there. You come up.
Get out of my way.
Will the evidence stand or fall?
That is that. That is that.
Will the suspect confess or deny everything? Will the police uncover the truth in time?
24 hours is a very limited period of time to carry out a full investigation.
Because time is ticking and we've got 8 hours left.
The best way to safeguard the public is to have the suspect in custody and remand them to prison.
Boom! All the charges, yes!
This time,
Money now. Don't put me till now.
shopkeepers under attack. 2 knife-wielding robbers target convenience stores, leaving staff fearing for their lives.
He said, I'll chop your hands off if you don't open the till.
But they're absolutely petrified.
The hunt is on for Humberside police to find both men before they strike again.
There's a massive risk to the public. How far is he willing to go for what he wants?
Police, what's the emergency? There's someone robbing the co-op at Crossroads with an axe. Can you just grab the axe to us? We'd like meat cleaver.
A violent attempted robbery in a convenience store is caught on CCTV.
He's just run off. He's got like a light blue jacket on with his hood up. Alright, so we've got some officers there. Right. We're going to get straight to the co-op, and others are going to do an area search for this male.
With the man still at large, it's critical the police catch him fast.
All right, cheers, thanks. We've got some footage, if you want to see that.
Yeah, of course.
The case is escalated to CID officers Detective Constable Andy Taylor and Detective Sergeant Ryan Johnson.
This is our suspect. Blue top, gloves on.
They're reviewing the shop's CCTV for clues to his identity.
So here he comes in.
Yeah.
We can get quite a good shot of the centre of his face there. See him walk in.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Straight behind the counter?
Yeah, straight behind the counter.
Okay.
He makes threats. Speaking to the staff, he's actually basically said, I'll chop your hands off if you don't open the till.
Right.
So, I mean, you can see how scared he is.
Yeah. But they're absolutely petrified.
Yeah. He's loading his bag up with the cash. He tells him to open the other till as well.
Yeah. Blimey. Oh, wow. Meat cleaver above head.
Yep.
Just...
Yeah, this bit here is where staff member actually disarms him.
Right.
Yeah, and he chases him out with his own meat cleaver.
Yeah. He's gone.
He's gone. Nothing's been taken.
And the shopkeeper still keeps hold of the meat cleaver, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we know anything else whatsoever about the suspect at the minute?
At the moment, unknown.
Okay.
He appears to be on foot.
Yeah.
Our response cops are out on the ground at the moment. They're doing area searches. They've all been passed an image from the CCTV of the clothing. Again, quite distinctive. We'll get intel to do some digging around and see who's local in the area, who's been out and about. And if there's any intel to suggest anyone that wears a bright blue rain-style jacket.
Okay. Let's start on a wider CCTV trail now. We need to see where he's come from and try and backtrack his movements as far as possible to see if we can link him to an address.
Yes, no worries.
With the man's whereabouts unknown, it's vital that police identify and track him down before more violence breaks out.
We've seen a significant increase of knife-point robberies. Victims are absolutely petrified. It's imperative that we take as much positive action as we can, bring offenders to justice and in essence, put them in prison.
Across the Humber, at Clough Road Station, Hull, Police Constables Mike Watson and Hannah Saller are investigating another knife-point robbery.
So I've just seen this on the overnight report. Robbery that occurred at a post office, knife point.
Money now. Open the till now. I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. No, please.
Guy's gone in, just held a knife to staff and took some money from the till. There's a really good still image from the CCTV.
Not even covering his face.
This makes him easy to identify.
That's Neil Stembridge. I've known Neil Stembridge years, he's a prolific offender.
Mike's most recent run-in with Neil Stembridge was just 3 days earlier as the suspect for another robbery.
On Friday, he was named for doing a knife-point robbery in town, some charity shop that he used to work in. Staff said his name because he's gone straight to the tills and he's known how to operate the tills.
If I'm working there.
It looks like him and we think it's him.
Neil Stembridge is now suspect number 1 for the violent attack in the post office
Money now. Open the till now.
and the earlier charity shop raid.
I think once you've gone to those points, they will just keep doing it. They don't do a knife point robbery and then stop. They'll keep going and going. And obviously it's a worry. Are they going to use that weapon? Are they going to get hurt because someone sees them using that weapon? So yeah, they need locking up as soon as we can.
Stembridge has no fixed address, but officers have received intel of where he could be staying, and a team is dispatched to arrest him.
There's a bit of a risk assessment. Obviously, the point he's got a knife, but Mike carries taser covertly, so he'll be taking his taser out with him just to keep everybody safe.
But en route, an urgent call comes in. A woman's been robbed in Hull city centre, and a man matching Stembridge's description is fleeing on foot into a residential area. He was seen entering an apartment block.
He's had an argument with a tenant. He's threatened him with a knife and demanded money for him.
Police apprehended him, and he's taken into custody.
Right, been in custody before?
Yeah, that's it.
So essentially, because of the nature of the alleged offence, we seize your clothing as well.
Yeah, that happened.
But we have to...
But we're rolling around it, aren't we?
Just the police, isn't it? We
Yeah,
don't
really.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Don't get me wrong, I know you'll win at the end of it, but know this, I'll fight and I'll spit and I'll do everything I fucking can.
I don't make the balls to white.
Well, let's do it then. Let's roll around. Let's roll around.
If that's what we have to do.
But that's what we'll do then, won't we? That's what we'll do. What do you want?
Just listen to the discussion, yeah? Right? So, from what I've been told in relation to the search of the morning, we believe they possibly might have something concealed.
What have I got concealed? No, what have I got concealed? I don't know. What have I got concealed? Right, so I'm going to walk. Come to strip now. Well, I'm going to walk past. Hey, come down the shit on the floor. Fucking daft. So what am I concealing then?
Right, I'm going to walk past the strip search, okay? You're not going to be exposed completely fully at any one time, it's going to be too hard.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do
We're
it.
going to go to one of the holes.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, wherever we then, let's do it.
Let's fucking do this.
Number 3. Just leave your shoes here. Leave your jacket here. Just go there, then if you have to...
With the strip search over, Stembridge is placed in a holding cell while detectives build their case.
Alright, drop it there, take care of yourself.
Yeah, fuck you.
I believe his purpose in his crime is to sell things. He's committing burglaries in which he gets cash, or he's committing burglaries in which he gets mobile phones, things like that he can then go and sell. I believe he's then using that to buy drugs.
Stembridge is a career criminal with form stretching back over 25 years. including convictions for 95 previous offences.
He's got a long history of acquisitive crime, theft, burglary offences. He's been convicted multiple times, and these crimes have really escalated.
Money now. Fucking chill now.
The stakes are high. Detectives believe he is becoming increasingly dangerous.
If he continued and we didn't find him when we have, the fact that they were starting to involve knives, I do believe somebody would have ended up getting hurt.
Hannah briefs her sergeant.
Right, where are we with Stembridge then?
So we went out looking for him in the morning, and then the street robbery came in. Sounded like his MO based on the last couple of days, so we went down to look for him. He was very agitated, very paranoid, very up and down. Before I'd even locked him up, he said, "Wait a second," pulled out a knife from his trousers, showed me it.
And do we think it's the knife from the other robberies?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. OK. And whose address was he in the end?
We initially thought maybe he was a friend. However, once Stembridge has been taken off, the victim disclosed actually he didn't let him in, he's come banging his way in, and he's actually threatened him as well.
Please go away with that camera.
He's allowed to film in here.
Go
Hey,
away.
hey, take it down, no
Get
chance.
the fucking camera out my
Absolutely
face
not.
then.
No.
Do not put that fucking camera in the face.
Not in your face.
Stembridge has now been linked to a string of violent attacks over the last week, including the post office robbery and the street robbery.
People don't like using the word spree, but he's been on a run of jobs. Earliest was 28th of November. He's done a robbery on the 3rd, and then as we're looking for him for that robbery on the 3rd, he's then done a robbery literally as we're out doing an arrest attempt. It's the only way he's going to stop us to be arrested.
Detectives only have until the following afternoon to gather enough evidence to charge Stembridge and keep him locked up.
We've come back to get the case file, the paperwork sorted, and we'll be handing it over to our CID team who are on the late turn shift. There's quite a lot of offences to prep for. They'll be doing the interview with him overnight, but we've got to get as much done as we possibly can prior to interview.
DC Aaron Astrop has to collate all the evidence to put to Stembridge in interview.
That's your still images for the robbery.
Post office one?
Yeah, yes.
And there's a lot of it.
That's done. That's done. Depending on what he says, it'll be building the case file and approaching CPS for a charging decision.
With Stembridge awaiting his interview, detectives in Grimsby are hunting another violent criminal. The unidentified man who attempted to rob a convenience store, armed with a meat cleaver.
Yeah, this bit is where the staff member actually disarms him.
Blimey.
Yeah, and he chases him out with his own meat cleaver.
Cheers, bye-bye.
There's been a breakthrough.
So he's been identified through police inquiries. He lives close to the area, literally stone's throw from the offence location. Our intel unit have done some digging around, and that's where they've pulled the name Joe Page from. From CCTV, we've seen that the suspect that leaves the shop, they run off in the same direction of where Joe Page lives. There's been some previous jobs in that area as well, where he's been named.
Joe Page is known to the police and has recently been released from prison on licence.
The most recent conviction was in 2018. He was sentenced to 10 years for an aggravated burglary. He only served part of that sentence, so he's currently out on licence.
If he breaches the terms of his licence, Page faces being sent straight back to prison. Officers are dispatched to his address to arrest him. They find him hiding in an unusual place.
How the fuck are you, you little muppet? Listen.
The attic.
Get down. He's going to lock you up in a second, mate. Let's get you down.
Yeah, I'm never fucking that far.
We'll get you down, we'll have a fag, yeah. Relax.
Get off me. Get off me. I'm coming down.
I'm going to move you to the side where the ladder is.
Give it a rest, otherwise you're not going to get your
Get off you, mupp.
Right.
Right, you're under arrest for robberies. You have the same thing, but it may be defence. You're not mentioned with questions, so later on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
See you in 20.
Necessary so we can conduct our searches and interview about it.
Ha, game over for me now, isn't it? Babe! Babe, come now! Hey. Get me a bag and get me some fucking clothes, because I'm going to jail, man.
Calm down, buddy,
I'm
all
going
right.
to jail.
Back at base, news of the arrest reaches the team.
We've successfully arrested Joe Page and he's now in our custody.
On arrest, significant comment that he made was, I'm going away for a long time. Clearly it's not the admission, but it's certainly, he knows what's coming. Let's do everything we can to get charges and remand on this guy. He is dangerous, clearly.
What? Don't fill the details. Yeah. It's got a knock out, smash off. What's your head and you fucking look. Right. You're just one. Give me the details, just stop that.
He's, in my opinion, desperate, hence why he's going out repeatedly with meat cleavers and doing what he did yesterday. The plan of action with Joe Page today is to charge and remand him.
In Hull, suspected knife-wielding robber Neil Stembridge has been in custody for almost 9 hours.
Come in that room with me, mate, and watch.
Detectives have built their case against him, including CCTV of the street robbery,
Here he goes, look.
the post office robbery,
Money now. Fucking till now.
and the knife they found on him when arrested at the block of flats. It's time for them to confront Stembridge in the interview room.
So, upon your arrest today, you made a significant comment to an officer where you said, before you get hands-on, and then at that point you've placed your hands in your pocket, removed the knife, and placed it on the side. Would you like to give a comment about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just got a lot of enemies, so I've been carrying one around with me.
So you're happy that knife was yours?
Yeah.
Okay, and the reason you were carrying it around is fear and protection?
Yeah.
Fucking till now. Open the till now.
But the CCTV tells a different story.
In relation to this incident, we've got a couple of statements that have been provided to us. First one is from a female. She was behind herself at the time of the robbery. She just froze. She didn't really know what to do. And she said, I just repeated, please, 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 over and over again, because she thought she was going to be killed.
Money now. Fucking till now. Open the till now.
Was that you who went behind the counter and took the money?
No comment.
Okay. Did you intend to bring the staff member to any harm?
No comment.
Did you intend to make her feel fear of harm?
No comment.
I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. No, please. I won't hurt you.
If she would have tried to stop you, would you have hurt her then?
No comment.
With Stembridge refusing to accept it's him in the images, detectives change tack to the clothing worn by the robber.
So yeah, we've got police item KRH01, a blue Nike Air Max jacket seized from yourself at the time of your arrest. Is that your jacket?
No comment.
Compare it to a still image that we can see from the CCTV from the robbery at the post office. You can see it's got the blue badge on the left arm, similar to the jacket that's been seized from you. Is that the same jacket?
No comment.
We've also got Nike trainers been seized from you. You can see that it's got the highlighted strip down the side of each trainer, similar to the ones that are worn by the man in this still image that committed the robbery. They're the ones that have been worn in this footage.
No comment.
Are the same trainers that are in this still image from the robbery?
No comment.
Did you wear these trainers while committing that robbery at the
No
post office?
comment. Can I see a doctor, please?
Yeah, what for?
The drawing to fuck.
Okay.
I've been asking since I come here.
Yeah, if you don't feel fit enough to continue the interview, we can stop it. What do you want to do?
Just go over.
You happy to continue?
Yeah.
Please
Have
let us
a
know.
water, please.
I'll go get you a drink.
Thank you.
With Stembridge giving nothing away, time is running out for the detectives to build a compelling case against him. If they can't, he'll be released.
There is a real danger if we don't put him back inside, it will hurt someone. He's been wielding a knife and is known to be violent, so If he's under the influence on another occasion, for instance, we don't know what he could do.
Police in Grimsby have arrested suspected meat cleaver robber, Joe Page. Detectives Ryan Johnson and Andy Taylor have to collect enough evidence against Page to convict him.
I've got the CSI images here, so you'll like this.
The crime scene investigators who searched Page's house have sent their report.
We've just received photographs from our CSI that attended the suspect's home address. Burnt blue top has been located in the rear garden.
If the top matches the one worn by the man on the CCTV, it will be more evidence that Page is that man.
There's your white cord, there's your zip. I think if I was a betting man, I reckon it's going to be one of these.
Are there any other shots that we can get that could identify that level of stitching on here?
Right, let's slow it down a bit. It's double stitched, which is kind of in tune with a waterproof style jacket. Yeah, double stitch, double stitch. It's got like a toggle at the top.
Yeah.
White zip.
You got the white toggle in that as well?
Yeah.
That is that.
That is that. Good spot.
Inner lining, black and white lines.
Cracking spot.
Yeah.
So we can show that the inner lining is the same as that of the burnt clothing. Can we get screenshots of that?
Absolutely, we can.
It's another crucial step in confirming the meat cleaver robber in the CCTV is Joe Page. In Hull, detectives are ready to question Neil Stembridge about a recent spate of violent knife-point robberies.
Yesterday, we've got a job at a post office where he's gone in with a knife and threatened I have stolen some money from this till drawer. Earlier today, he's gone into a victim's flat with a knife, held it up to the throat and demanded money and cigarettes.
8 minutes later, Stembridge can be seen emerging bare-chested from the building.
We have got CCTV footage of him placing some items in a bin, which we've then linked to another robbery.
Officers have retrieved the items from the bin and want to confront Stembridge with this new evidence.
What did you put inside the bin?
No comment.
Were the items that have been taken in the robbery?
No comment.
Okay. PC and PC Watson have then searched the bin. They checked the bin and they've found a mobile phone and a wallet with personal bank cards inside. The cards were in the name of the victim. The victim has also described the phone stolen in the incident, which matched the phone located in the bin. Would you like to give an account for that?
No comment.
Were there items that you placed in the bin that belonged to the victim?
No comment.
Okay. So that after you've placed items inside the bin, you've gone back into the address and returned for some time?
It's inside the flat where Stembridge is accused of committing his final assault before arrest.
What were you doing after that?
Just went to see him. Just get sick.
And when you say him, who's him?
I don't really know him that well, if I'm honest.
How would you describe your relationship?
Don't know that one.
We've got a statement from the occupant of that address. He said that today you've entered the front door and began threatening him with a knife. You've gone straight up to him and you've put the knife to his throat.
Right.
And said to him, "Where's my fucking money? Where's my cigarettes?"
Right.
Do you recall saying that?
Absolutely not, no.
Did you put the knife to his throat?
Absolutely not.
He said that he's remained seated on the sofa while you had the knife in your hand. You've been threatening to stab him up and was asking him for money while you was leaning over him. Is that true?
No. Right, I'll tell you what then, if that's the case, if that's what happened, you lot was knocking on that door. Why didn't he shout to you lot? Because you was at every fucking window on that property. Now, if he was under threat, why didn't he shout to you, "Please help me," or something like that? Why would he not do that?
As the questions mount up, Stembridge gets increasingly agitated.
In his statement, he said he was scared, thinking that you'd attack him if he went to the door.
What, we fucking how many... We all outside the door. With tasers and God knows fucking what else.
Yeah, but remember what he's saying. He's saying you felt...
Yeah, it's full of shit, mate. It's full of shit.
But
I'm not commenting the rest of that, because it's fucking doing me head in now.
Okay, well, we're still going to go through it anyway.
Yeah, you do that.
He said that he told you that he didn't have any money, and you called him a liar and began to put your hands in his jean pockets. Is that true?
No comment.
So you also pulled out his bank card and asked for his PIN number, but he's refused to tell you. Is that true?
I'm off back to my cell in a minute, honestly, because you're doing me fucking head in.
No, I'm just going to go through the statement, obviously. You don't have to answer me, you can just no comment if you want to, but I'm just giving you a chance.
You're asking stupid questions, mate. I have nothing in my pocket.
I'm obviously going through the statement.
What coppers banging on every fucking window when I was in there?
I'm obviously just asking for an account from a statement that we've been provided.
I'll give you an account.
But obviously I'm going to go
I'll give you an account.
Yeah, just try and relax. Just try and relax.
Stembridge's solicitor intervenes.
You get through it a lot quicker if you just stick to the routine.
We've got to ask you the question.
He said that at some point you've sat down and you've said that he's all right, really, and he's handed you a beer. Is that what's happened?
Is this a fucking wind-up or something?
I'm just saying what he said to us.
Is this a wind-up, really? No comment.
He said you've then calmed down and you've made a comment to him saying that your wife was going to go mad because you've got no money.
I got a wife. Thank fuck.
He said then someone started knocking on the door, like to assume it was the police at that point. You've got up and then shut the living room curtains and lowered the blind in the kitchen. Why did you shut the blinds? Were you hiding from the police?
The police knew I was there.
Were you hiding from the police?
Well, yeah, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
Is that because you committed any offences prior to that and you knew the police were looking for you? Yeah.
It's the first admission of guilt from Stembridge.
Yes, what offences you committed?
We're done, mate. We're done, mate. We're done. I can't be arsed with these two that fucking pissing me off, mate. We're done.
Well, they've got to ask questions, haven't they? They've got to go through.
You can just not comment, can't you? You don't want to give an account. You know full well we have to answer the questions.
You keep going round the same question. You just
I'm getting through with
a different way. I told you, I'll give you an account.
I asked you.
Why ain't that enough for you? Why ain't that enough for you?
I'll let you talk. Let me talk, please.
They have to put the statement.
Of course I do, and you know we do. And I asked you if you committed any offences prior to that, and you said yes. I asked you what offences. That wasn't repeating a question. I was asking you to elaborate. So would you like to elaborate on the offences you said you committed?
No.
Okay.
In Grimsby, detectives are examining more evidence as they build up a case against the suspected meat cleaver robber, Joe Page.
The meat cleaver itself, that's actually gone off for forensics. Okay. You can see the branding. So if you yeah, just underneath the layers. Yeah. That meat cleaver looks like it comes from part of a set. So when the officers went and did the arrest attempt, I asked them to see if there's any other knives with that branding, and they've come back. It's only one knife, but it's a bread knife, but it's the same branding as the cleaver.
And that was from within
Joe Page's
Joe
Page's home property.
On the good find.
There's been a new development in the case against Page. CCTV of another attempted violent attack, which took place 2 days before the convenience store robbery, has come to light.
So these are the two victims.
So we think here then they've been using the serving hatch at the SPAD.
The new location is just across the road from the first convenience store, scene of the meat cleaver attack. Both are near Page's address, and the detectives believe the footage shows Page.
So you can just see the male and female coming into shot now.
Yeah.
So there's some kind of gesturing going on. And we believe that person, that's Page. Two victims will get into the vehicle. And Page looks like he's reaching inside his trouser band.
Doing something.
He's doing something. Does look like he's got something shiny in his hand. He kind of like goes for something.
So the female there then is just standing in front of the car to stop it from driving off. Oh, look at that.
There. You see the glint of it?
Yeah.
So you can see he's got something in his right hand there. I would not be surprised if that was the same meat cleaver.
Weapon of choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scary, really. That. So if we don't believe that this incident is specifically targeted, it's even, for me, even more scary in the sense that he's gone out with that knife, not knowing what he's going to do with it, but planning to do something.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've identified who those people are within the vehicle. Sadly, they're not willing to provide a statement at this time. However, it doesn't mean that we don't continue investigating, so that he just doesn't get away with it because people aren't willing to put a statement into police. It's something that we will be presenting in the interview.
Joe Page is quite a violent individual. He's got a number of previous convictions. He knows that if he's convicted for this, he's going to be seeing some significant jail time. So I imagine that when it comes to interviews, it's going to be quite difficult.
It's time to put the allegations to Page and to hear what he has to say.
Joe, can you tell me where you were between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock on the evening of the 22nd of October 23?
No comment.
Were you at the Nisa stores in Grimsby?
No comment.
What we know is that a male has entered the store and he's made threats to staff, made threats to chop their hands off. If they don't open the till, then threaten them with a meat cleaver. We've got some CCTV from in the store.
Sorry, excuse me.
So, Mel is walking in. Who's that, Joe?
No comment.
Is that you?
No comment.
If that's not you, do you know who it is?
Listen, what the fuck am I doing here, mate? Come on, be serious. It's not fucking me, that. No comment, man.
That's not you?
No.
Okay. So where was you last night if that's not you?
No comment.
With Page denying it's him in the CCTV, the detectives move on to the similarities between the jacket worn by the robber and the burned remains found in Page's garden.
Have you ever seen this jacket before?
No comment.
We believe that we've located this jacket. So these are images from he was arrested from. What I'm interested in is these scorch marks. What are they from?
No comment.
Again, more scorch marks and blue material. That's the white zip. We suspect that is the zip off that jacket. Another image, stripe pattern from the inside. Same as what's inside that one there. That's the jacket, wasn't it? Okay. Can we burn that to try and get rid of the evidence?
No comment.
I think sometimes when they go no comment, I think it sometimes makes it difficult for us. It sometimes does. Now, if we've got no evidence and they go no comment, it's sometimes hard for us. But then, for example, on this one, we've got some quite strong evidence.
So this is footage from after the incident. Pay attention to this next bit.
I'm not interested in it.
Why are you interested?
No comment.
Are you being accused of an armed robbery? I think I'd be quite interested. Is there a particular reason why I don't want to watch it?
You ashamed of what you've done, Joe? Is that why you're not watching it?
Busy shop, people around, kids around.
Would you agree that there's quite a desperate act to carry out, going in there with a meat cleaver? You're pretty desperate to actually do something like that, would you agree?
As Page is refusing to answer questions on the convenience store robbery, DC Andy Taylor turns to the attack in the car park of the second convenience store.
Next incident outside the spy shop. You recall early hours of that morning a white vehicle pulling up and a male and a female getting out and going to the shop, going to the little night hatch. Just going to show you some CCTV footage. Are you there? Joe.
Page goes quiet.
Is that you? So we suspect that both the males and them two footages are you. Appreciate, probably told you not to answer any of my questions. But this is your first opportunity to tell us then. Don't want no further, have you? No. Okay. Quite an interesting interview. When we came to show him the CCTV, he didn't particularly want to look at it. He didn't seem upset, he didn't seem remorseful. Maybe he was a bit embarrassed because the fact is that he's ended up getting wrestled and chased out the shop by one of the store staff. And I just wanted him to know what kind of impact he's probably on them people's lives now. They might be worried, they might be scared, they might not even want to go back to work. Hopefully charges will come and they'll get the justice they need.
With all the evidence assembled, is it strong enough to charge Page? Or will detectives be forced to release him? In Hull, Humberside police have arrested suspected knife robber Neil Stembridge.
Money now. Fucking till now.
Detectives don't believe his explanation for why he was carrying a knife.
Earlier on in the interview, you said you was carrying a knife around for protection.
Yeah.
Obviously, these allegations are that you're using it to commit offences. So, is there any truth in your comment about carrying it around for protection?
Absolutely.
It was after you. Who were you thinking you need protection from?
A few people.
Is it drug related?
No comment.
Do you want to speak to anyone else last year about that?
No. Can I just ask you something? If I did speak to you, what would you do?
Well, it depends what you're going to tell
Yeah,
us.
you don't fuck all, so no.
Why would we?
Because you wouldn't. You're out to shaft people and that's it.
We're just trying to give you the opportunity here to tell us what's going on.
No, everything's great.
Okay. Are you being pressured by anybody to commit these offences?
If my life depended on it, I wouldn't tell you to fuck all.
Okay.
And that's not personal. I actually like him, he's alright, but I won't tell you a thing. I won't. Don't have faith in none of yous.
Okay. You said you're withdrawing. Are you using again?
Yeah.
What? White, brown, crack?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Are you getting any help for that?
No.
Right. I'm not going to recap it unless you want to say anything, Neil, that we haven't covered in our questioning.
No, mate.
Alright. How are you feeling after that?
Same shit.
Okay. We're hoping to get him charged with at least a couple of robberies tonight. The main job for me is the post office one. That's probably the worst, I think.
Money now. Fucking till now. Open the till now.
There's a lot of evidence for all of the jobs, so it makes our job easier in terms of proving that he's done it. But he's been in and out enough times to know the score, so he might even want to go back inside.
Having gathered all the evidence, DS Steve Bowley has to send it to the CPS, the Crown Prosecution Service.
It's a bit you never see. It's all car chases and fun stuff, isn't it? When you join the police, they never tell you about the hours of computer work you were doing. It's nearly 4:30. These guys have been on since 2 o'clock. The evidence is strong. The jobs that we've sent for charge, there is, in my view, enough to pass the evidential test, especially the robbery fully on CCTV with the audio. That's clear as day. You should definitely be charged with that, and the others as well. A long night, yeah, but they always are.
There's no more the police can do. It's up to the CPS lawyers to decide what charges, if any, Stembridge will face. There's a similar wait for DC Andy Taylor and DS Ryan Johnson in Grimsby, as the CPS reviews their case against Joe Page.
I think it would be very unlucky if the CPS weren't to charge. I don't think we've got anything further we could add at this moment, so I'm not hoping that CPS is not going to say to us, we need to bail because you need to do X, Y, and Z. It's in their hands, really. So it's just a bit of a waiting game, and fingers crossed we get the right result.
It's the following morning.
Yep.
Hannah and Mike are back on shift, and the CPS has made its decision.
Hi. Hey, lad.
With just 2 hours left on the custody clock, Neil Stembridge is about to learn his fate.
Right, Neil, listen up, so you don't have to say anything, but may have your defence if you don't mention now, something which you later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. So, on the 3rd of December 2023, at a post office, which you robbed money of a value unknown, contrary to Section 8(1) of the Theft Act, 1968. Any replies to that charge?
No, mate, no.
Stembridge faces a total of 8 charges.
Next charge, 4th of December, possessed in private a weapon to which Section 141 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988 applied, namely a kitchen knife. Any reply to that charge?
I'm really happy with the charges. It's been remanded, he'll be kept in and he'll be going to court straight in the morning, and I would hope they would remand him there also into custody.
Well, thanks, Sergeant.
I think we've put away somebody who's quite dangerous. It would have been a genuine risk to people in the future should he have continued. We would have had reports daily, I think, had we not got him. Press the buzzer if you need out. See ya. I think a lot of the people we meet have had some sort of tough life, but it doesn't mean it's right to go out and do what you've done to a member of the public. It's not, it's innocent people that have been in the street going about their day-to-day lives. They didn't deserve this in the slightest.
The CPS has also got back to detectives Ryan and Andy in Grimsby. It's up to Ryan to deliver the decision to Joe Page.
Yeah, right. I've referred the case to CPS and they've authorised charges. OK? So I need to inform you that you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention now something which you may later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
After hearing the charge sheet against him, Page has one request.
Who is it you want to ring?
For me, anyone who thinks it's right to take a meat cleaver out in public and rob a shop deserves to be arrested and processed for that offence. Is a clear danger to Grimsby and the local residents, and the safest place for him and others is that of in prison. We are hopeful for a good conviction at court. The evidence is very compelling.